This is unacceptable. I demand to speak to your manager immediately.
In the shimmering lights of an upscale restaurant, a billionaire's explosive yell stopped every glass from clinking. But nobody could have predicted the waitress's one calm, cutting remark that hushed the whole place. It was a rainy Wednesday night when Lena clocked in for her shift at the Gilded Plate, a spot where main courses cost more than her monthly rent and guests expected perfect service alongside their fancy dishes. At 25, Lena had dealt with plenty of arrogant customers, but nothing prepared her for Victor Crane, a powerhouse whose reputation rang through boardrooms and high society events. He stormed in, his presence owning the room before he even spoke. A billionaire tech mogul famous for destroying competitors and mocking employees just for kicks. Lena got stuck with his table. Things started off fine. She brought their drinks, remembered Crane's no ice water rule, and plated his meal with spot-on timing. But when she set down his seared duck, the mood flipped. "This isn't rare," he bellowed, slamming the plate so hard it almost knocked over the wine. "I'm sorry, sir," Lena said evenly, already moving to fix it. But Crane wasn't done. "You think this is acceptable?" he sneered, his voice echoing loud. "I dropped millions in here, not to get served slop by someone like you." The restaurant went dead quiet. Diners stopped mid-bite. Murmurs started, stares glued to the drama. Lena's cheeks flushed, but she kept her eyes steady. She took a deep breath and let it out, her words quiet but razor sharp. "Respect costs nothing, Mr. Crane. Whether you're eating duck or a dollar menu burger." The room fell completely silent. Silverware hung in the air. Even the background jazz felt like it skipped a beat. Crane blinked, caught off guard for once. Without another word, Lena picked up the plate smoothly and headed to the kitchen, not realizing her line had hit the billionaire right where it hurt. In the kitchen, Lena placed the plate down, her hands shaking just a little. The sous chef stared wide-eyed, but she just nodded once, pulling herself together, determined not to let it throw her off. She didn't want any drama, just to get through her shift. Back at Crane's table, the big shot sat there, unusually quiet. His group wouldn't meet his gaze, not sure what to do with a guy who always called the shots, now sitting there deep in thought. His fingers drummed the table edge, pulling up an old memory from way back, before the luxury jets and penthouses. He was just Vic then, a broke programmer, once torn down by some fancy exec who laughed at him for spilling coffee on a graveyard shift. That embarrassment had fueled his promise to never be made to feel worthless again. But now he saw himself doing the exact same thing. 20 minutes later, Lena came back with a new plate. "Rare, as requested," she said. "All business, no trace of anger." Crane looked her in the eye, hesitating. "Thank you," he muttered, the words feeling heavy. That night, he didn't snap at anyone else. He watched Lena weave through the crowd, her beat-up sneakers and worn-out apron hinting at her tough life. Yet her warmth cut through, like when she snuck extra rolls to a busboy or checked in on a tired couple. When Crane quiet,